Hmm. Roar
Hmm.
is okay here. Decent laner. Can they actually use his pacing to get stuff done? That wouldn't be that bad. Templar Assassin comes to mind too. Just seeing like having the disruptor, but then that puts Boxy on the Queen of Pain. Whereas they might just want to try and aim for the mid. Spectre, I always think of it with disruptor, but that's a really hard lane to make work.
It's so hard, right? Because if they wanted to go like a Lone Druid or Lycan themselves, you're into Bat Rider Kunkka.
Yeah, exactly. You're into Bat Rider
With
territory too, of just like, and even PL doesn't feel that amazing versus Bat. Like versus
Team
Bat, it's good, but
secrets
then you get the
turn to
Kunkka,
ban.
so I'll take the. I think the Lone Druid's the best out of those like big heroes they like, right?
yeah, at least then you've got decent lane. The only thing you worry about is that Blink Bat that'll drag your hero into the midst of all this team secret team fight.
You also need
And now
strong side laning cores when you have a disruptor too, because you know
10
he's not helping
seconds
that much in the
remaining.
lane.
I think the biggest thing for me picking Lone Druid there, though,
5
is that now
seconds
Team Secret
remaining.
don't have to be afraid of like Broodmother, Lycan, like the quick for heroes, right?
Yeah, for the
Because
most part.
it
I've
will be
still
quick
seen
for
teams
playing
ban it
healthy,
though, even after.
just in case.
Yeah. But yeah, I would agree. I would not
Mm.
be assuming that's coming.
So then, does this put Mickey on the Queen of Pain, or do you think it's flexible still for Boxy?
I think I'd ban Bat or Death Prophet if I was secret. I think they might do a Boxy Queen and a Mickey Death Prophet. They like try and like run the game down using that, and with the living armor, it like looks like a pretty good Death Prophet game overall. I guess Coil and Lasso are kind of annoying, but with the heals and sustain,
And I guess you have a pseudo, you've got like a couple of pseudo saves with Disruptor
yeah.
and Tree, and glimpsing back the
Team
Bat Rider with
liquids
Lasso.
turn to ban.
And I do still opt to ban the Abaddon, though.
Oh, that's true. I forgot they still have to secure the bat lane.
Yeah. And we've seen Abaddon played by Mickey as a position 1, so it could still have
Yeah,
been flexible for them.
Matu's been playing that too, right? They've been like pulling out the ABBAs. I guess everyone's kind of
Yeah.
getting the core ABBA on.
10 seconds remaining.
What do you ban?
5 seconds remaining.
Like, I think you have to ban Brood as liquid here. There's nothing that
Uh,
stops Broodmother
Holy
as
moly!
a as a
Holy
just in case.
moly! Holy moly! Holy moly! Yeah, that's a good question.
Like, you get annihilated by Brood here unless you pick a dedicated Brood counter hero,
Yeah. Yeah,
and
I'm
it's
afraid of
Macumba
spiders.
Man.
I'm good. Nothing else seems that worth it to me to ban over the Broodmother as I go through it. It's like there's a lot of good heroes here. Because like for example, there could just be the Morphling, right? That's definitely feasible. I could see it happen. Like Matu the Kunkka or whatever.
Team liquids turn to pick.
Ban the troll instead. Okay. Holy moly!
Give
What
us
are
a
you
hero that
picking
can
then,
deal with
Liquid?
Brood liquid. Yeah, exactly.
Are you safe? They could box the axe
A little difficult against Earth Spirit, Huck,
and
Kunkka,
Bat
and
Rider.
then but
10 seconds
yeah.
remaining.
I don't know. Like, do they go Timbersaw again and try
5
one more
seconds
time?
remaining.
It feels like they need Boxy to be this tanky aura carrying hero that can, like, Mickey Queen of Pain can play with.
Yeah.
Slardar?
Team secrets turn to
I
pick.
don't know, man.
Tango.
That's decent.
Can
I'm
that
not hating it.
can you play versus Brood though? I feel like I've seen that before. I guess you could. Probably not the it'd probably be hard. You really would not want to miss a swashbuckle. Sounds like it's not like free like some of the other matchups.
Broodmother, Broodmother, here it comes.
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know why I'm chanting for Broodmother. I hate the
Yeah,
hero.
what's wrong with it?
5 seconds remaining.
Secret is a noble team. They do not need such gimmicks to win
They
Dota.
wouldn't
They
dare
wouldn't
pick
dare
Broodmother.
do this again, just like they did 4 days ago to B8. They wouldn't bait you into such thoughts. Oh my god,
Shut
guys, they picked
down.
Yeah,
Broodmother.
what a surprise! Where did that one come from?
Oh
We're calling
no.
it from like 3 picks in.
Holy moly, the
Holy
Broodmother.
moly! I keep thinking it's like Mickey Mouse or something doing it.
It's like the perfect amount of audio distortion and like the end of some crazy team fight or something where you're just caught off guard.
Yeah.
It's
Chef's kiss.
fabulous.
Beautiful. But there, I honestly leaning heavily towards Team Secret. Broodmother last pick is always that really spooky little grab for them.
Okay, look at this color palette matching though between the Pango and the Lone Druid and the Queen of Pain and the tree. They're like the exact same colors.
It's like a nice gradient as well, and they're
Mm.
ordered in height. There's like Treant is big, he's purple into red into blue, and into like kind of browns and golds.
Yeah, if Disruptor would just get off the mount, it actually would have been perfect. He ruined it.
God damn it, Disruptor.
And it looks like Pango and LD just kind of have some serious back issues going on.
What, hunched over?
Yeah, Lone Druid's like, he's got quite the stance too. He's got his hips nice and wide. He's like, yeah, I'm ready.
Look at all that heavy armor he's wearing. I'm
That's
surprised
true.
he can keep his arms like lifted up like that.
Well, it is wooden, so maybe it's some nice. It's a fine teak. Actually, teak's pretty heavy.
Yeah, but it's balsa wood.
Yeah, there you go. It's just some nice cheap pine he got down at the depot.
Yeah. But I mean, Team Liquid here, they've got lots of elements of team fight, push power, quite fast timing with that Lone Druid. But they can play around. It's just, it feels like that Broodmother.
Oh my god, look at that win-loss record though.
Or what was it?
It was like 3,100 to like 2,000.
Mm.
Puppy on the ground.
Powerful gamers. And here we go. Game 2, Team Secret 1-0 in the lead. As Team Liquid up against them in this lower bracket final. Finding out who goes to play against Nigma later on today.
All right, so let's see. Pango versus Brew. We got 24 damage per strike on level 1. And then it's 20, 16, 12, and 8 on the cooldowns. Ooh, that's going to be a little bit scary.
It's always that cooldown, which is scary as well. But I guess Broodmother doesn't really offer threat until like level 4 or so. Level 4, level 5.
So, I would say it's doable, but it's probably not going to be that much fun. Like, if you miss one swashbuckle, you could... Because you also are going to want the swashbuckles defensively. So, it's like, if you try... Like, you have to... I have seen this before, because they try and, like, back swashbuckle and then hit the spiders with the tip so that they're not instantly able to be killed. But it's very finesse-driven.
And I guess then, even when Broodmother has, like, a lane counter, she can farm jungle, cut waves.
Yeah, I mean, that's the real problem with Brood, right? Is that you can never commit too heavily on her either.
Nice little roll in from Yapzor. Forcing that Mika Queen of Pain to blink away. Does get 2 wand charges up, though. Early wand and a stick there on Quap and Disruptor. So quick for Lone Druid is going to be bottom with a Treant. Nisha Kunka, the lane matchup there for him.
The battle begins.
So far, Team Secret keeping 3 heroes top. I'm assuming Puck will move down bottom, help out a little bit there.
Puppy's a free spirit on these supports, He goes where he's needed, but mostly wherever he wants to go.
Wherever the wind takes him.
Catches a courier, draws out a creep wave. Oh yeah, Tiger, you punch him.
Yeah.
No Orb of Venom,
Well,
nothing, just like,
Step lively now.
One big whack with the 91 damage. So top is going to be Bat Earth Spirit here for Secret. And this is a very scary place to be as a Disruptor. He's forward, he's aggressive, he's putting damage onto Zai. Mickey there with Blink level 1 though.
Step lively now. Your admiral
he
is on
orbed away
board.
kind of aggressively across the wave, and he paid for it.
Taking the big punches from the tree man.
There's a nice jig constantly going on down here from Nisha. I highly recommend just watching this lane the whole time.
Nothing.
He's cool and all the taunting. I guess I got a little bit serious there for a second.
Step lively
There we
now.
go.
Your admiral is on board.
Oh, the harassment down there is pretty good. But top lane is non-stop. As Yapzor was blocking up the pull camp, making sure Insania can't manipulate the creep wave.
And then it's a Bat Rider. So, I mean, talk about long cooldowns, right? 15 seconds, that early blink. Okay, has to be a little bit cautious between getting last hits as well as just not getting too many stacks. But also is already up to 11 charges on the full wand, so.
Yeah. That's definitely going to help out. And Pango so far 9-0 for Boxy. Well, this is where Broodmother starts to really hit her stride. Level 4 is coming. Spiderlings are being amassed. And Boxy's going to have to spend a lot of resources bringing in regen as bottom lane. Nisha does torrent up the bear. Tiger dropping very low. One hit from Nisha is all they need, but can't catch up.
Boxy on Matu. Oh, he missed!
Jumping forward, but missing Swashbuckle. Does he die for this? Oh, with a Fairy Fire, he buys a little bit of space. No more regen, though. He's got no salve, and that's it. First blood spilt as Matu takes down the Pangolier.
I can appreciate going for that, because that would have given him such a big advantage in the lane. But
It's like a knife's edge decision.
yeah, it's real bad.
Broodmother being able to go up and down cliffs. Yeah, you got Brood level 4 now. 2 points in webs. All the spiders are coming. And dodging that Swashbuckle means that spiders can keep putting that damage onto the Pango.
Oh, he actually didn't bring any more regen though. Just brought the full soul ring.
Calm down.
I actually don't think he can whittle him down at this point now with the regen. 10.5 with that soul ring.
Oh, thank you, we're little webs.
Yeah.
Bottom lane going decently here for Liquid though. As yet again they're on the offensive. But Torrent from Nisha stops them in their tracks. As top Zai gets denied. Yapzor removes the Bat Rider thanks to that Shadow Strike. Now glimpsed back into the waiting arms of Mickey though. A roll away. Oh, good blink. Gorgeous little play from Mickey. And they will claim the Earth Spirit's life. So 2 kills up top for Liquid. As bottom lane, they've got the Entangling Claws. Tried to resummon and Claws again. The Nature's Grasp. Torrent misses. So this allows Liquid now to get their hands on the Kunkka. Puck will just jaunt away.
That didn't cost them that much either. It cost them a bear summon. No regen really between the two of them.
Yeah, looking pretty decent.
Up top, they're onto
Stainia,
Insania.
though.
It looks like, yeah, Mickey had to blink back, I think.
Yeah, there's no way out of this one. Yapzor's going to roll to commit for it. Zai doesn't have Firefly. That'll wear off in a second. But he will be able to drag this wave incoming. Oh, Boxy's hasted. Swashbuckle in 3 seconds. Matu's under his tower, though. 34 CS. And like the
Yeah,
32
don't let
of
the
Pango.
CS fool you, though. It's 800 gold lead for Matu.
Yeah, Boxy killing Spiderlings and then Matu farming some of these big jungle camps. Koikva still doing reasonably well bottom, though. It's always about that first couple of items as... Oh, Yapzor glimpsed back. Roll cancelled. Mickey has a blink forward as well, so they will, yet again, claim the life of that Earth Spirit.
Yeah, Insania's on the way. I mean, Boxy's coming too with his bottles, so...
Dire's top tower is under
Do they
attack.
get all 4 bounty runes?
Yeah, Tiger didn't
Looks
go for
like
it.
it.
He came back down.
And they might get Nisha as well, this Kunkka. Oh, he's been slowed down a lot, but with Puppy there, they didn't want to commit for it with Bear, pretty low HP and no resummon.
Insania's got 2 points in the Thunderstrike, but he also doesn't have a glimpse right now. So Zai
Mickey
could
TP
TP.
top. Where's he off to? Mickey jumps forward with a scream.
Dire's top
Bat Rider
tower is under attack.
will be falling there. But
Dire's
top
he
tier
didn't
1
have
is...
the glimpse timing or something? Because he could have just TP'd, right? I'm not crazy.
I'm not entirely sure. I'll take your word for it.
Now it gets
But
better.
back mid. Chase down. Like top tier 1's taking a lot of damage. They're getting kills in mid lane. Zai's creating space. I guess
That's
the only...
It's like the preemptive strike, because they know that the way that Boxy wants to get back in this lane is he wants a rotation when he turns level 6, right? So he's going to try and commit pretty hard to make sure he gets that level 6, so he's going to be playing a little bit more aggressive. So Yapzor comes to the lane, creates the free kill, and now the Broodmother's going to be even further ahead when he finally gets level 6 and tries to bring someone for the kill, and now they need like 2 heroes. It's like the next level play, you know?
Just keep stacking everything up on it.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And what's Nisha up to? He's got phase boots pretty much done. Torrent connecting on that bear as Puppy, orbing over. Secret are doing a great job mitigating any losses in this bottom lane. You know, even with 1 death on the Kunkka, they're still farming reasonably well. As Liquid bring Disruptor down here. But Secret could react to this. They've got TPs potentially ready here for Yapzor. I mean, Broodmother doesn't really want to, and Batrider doesn't have a TP. But there is the jump on Kunkka. Earth Spirit immediately moving down towards bottom. Nisha with X-Mark Torrent connecting onto the Lone Druid, and they jump forward onto Koikfa. Down he goes. Now you leave the two supports open to getting rolled on. Yapzor's there with the boulder. Tiger into the trees. Can he slip away? I don't believe he can. He's just going to get hounded here. Team Secret reacting to Liquid's maneuvers every step of the way.
That's a double kill for Yapzor now at 7.5 minutes. So very obnoxious hero to play against, especially when he's a hood, right? He's going to be like level 10 with a hood, and he's going to have like 1200 HP or whatever. It'd be impossible to kill from these heroes. At the very least, Liquid do have some good tools for catching the Broodmother, because Matu's going to want to go Diffusal into the Aghanims. So you're going to have a window where Insania can help try and prep things up with the Glimpse. I was curious if he might go for the Ags first, because I've seen some Broodmothers doing that when they're snowballing that higher. Like Koikfa, I think in one of the games already this tournament did that too. But he wants to keep this threat and stay very active, I'm guessing, on the dire side of the map.
I mean, they're keeping Liquid out of this triangle. Kinetic Field's going to stop the Spiderlings. Tiger also there with an Itch's Grasp, but that's a nice little bit of gold for Boxy, though.
That's going to chunk up the server there. Is everything just
Yeah, I got
the
the big lag spike, as like 30 spiders will die.
That's a
I
lot
wish
of
I had the
calculation.
CS board open. I would love to see the CS board just like actually click up from whatever, like 70 to 90.
Yeah. Boxy's out of mana, though.
That's troublesome. Yapzor was still in that mid lane. No tier 1 there for anyone to react to either. It's only a 2k lead here for Secret. Only a 2-kill lead here for Secret, as Zai getting jumped on top. Mickey does have the Sonic Wave, which he'll throw into the mix. The 1x
what if he had
combo.
denied himself with those illusions, though?
Oh, that's a Zai play if I've ever heard of one.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now I'm just disappointed, though, because I've realized that there was a chance, you know?
Koikfa has decided he wants to go jungle. TP's top tier 2. He's had enough of bot lane.
Did they ever pick up that, Yeah, okay. I saw that he dropped branches before a fight there. So I think they're back at base. Where are the neutral items? They just chilling with them all in their base or something?
Which team?
Radiant? Oh, never mind. It was on Couriers.
Yeah, Radiant have them all. Boxy getting out of there with Swashbuckle again. This map is getting smaller and smaller for Liquid, it feels like, though. Like, Broodmother has so much access from that mid lane into both sides of the jungle.
Yeah.
Potentially can connect in onto any kill attempts.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
And
attack.
losing this part of your
Outpost
map
time.
with Dire is just so sad. He had to pop it there. That's like his only hope. That Nisha somehow doesn't get
Dire's middle tower
the
is
chain
under
after.
attack.
Oof.
Yeah,
well, it's
Boxy's
definitely
dying.
a Meteor Hammer game for Taiga.
You can try and get there. At the very least, Liquid remember the outpost. They grab the top one. So a little bit of a boost for them. Puppy Puck, where are you heading? No Dream Coil for 35. Level 3 Orb. Oh, watch the spiders mid. Thunderstrike. Where's the micro? Doesn't even bother. He's just going to give Insania a little bit of money there. Pocket change for the Disruptor.
Can Puppy actually... Oh, the scan. He knows.
He's got Coil in 10. Do we have any reveal, any sentries or anything for Liquid? Nope.
Dire's top tower is
They
under
won't be able to
attack.
find him. So Puppy sees all.
Oh, there is a sentry right
Dire's
there.
structures are fortified.
Oh, you're right. He's
So
gonna
he's
walk
in it
into
now.
Hello.
Dire's
Being a
Game's
pain, I'm
playing
gonna
it
dream
cool.
coil you. Oh! Oh! Blinks away before the coil lands, and in comes Boxy to kill off some spiderlings. Liquid smoking after 5-man jungling all together on their side of the map. They do move out. They know with coil down here,
Dire's
potentially they
top
can find the
tower is
Broodmother.
under attack.
Oh, this is it. Level 2 glimpse, though.
And there's the glimpse into the field. Drop the Static Storm, and in comes the Rolling Boulder. Rolling Thunder there from Boxy. Clearing up the Broodmother. It's a lot of expenditure, and they X-mark Mickey. Let's see. Nisha with a boat. Try and catch the Queen of Pain. Mickey does get trapped in with a
blocking the
two-man
wall.
torrent. Yapsor's in. A great magnetize there as the Queen of Pain blinks away, but Boxy is destroyed. Can they gap close? Can they get any additional targets? The flame break perfectly placed. Zai, that was beautiful to watch.
Didn't Boxy? I think Boxy gave his life there, right? Like he jumped in to try and block the roll from Yapsor for the chain stun.
Dyer's middle
Yeah.
tower is under
And then he got
to
two-man
try and save
torrented.
Nikkei.
And
Yeah.
Yapsor's pretty deep now. Puppy thinking about the jaunt forward to the orb, but thinks again.
Sorry, I should have said level 8, 1300 HP. My bad. I said level 10. Like, it's so absurd, actually, how tanky this
His
guy
strength gain is ridiculous.
is. Dude, it's
4.4 strength gain.
I mean,
Oops.
oops.
Yeah, that's a big oops. You've nearly got Spirit Vessel on Kunkka. Zai has Boots of Travel and a decent amount of money saved up as well. As that second wave of items for Secret is coming pretty quickly. Yeah, looking for a BKB on Brood, so not going into the Ags.
Yeah, I meant to bring that up. That's perfect, I think. That's exactly what he needs, because there
Oh
is a
my
way to
God,
get back to this
Misha.
game. Okay.
He got pushed to high. Oh, they still
thank
get
God.
him.
I'm
Oh,
so glad
thank-
he died, though. That would have been,
I would've been-
the worst.
Yeah. Oh,
I
would've
would just
been
feel
devastated.
terrible. At least they got something back here.
Would have been in tears.
Yeah.
Getting pushed to high ground like that, I can't believe it. Oh,
But
Liquid.
yeah, the
that's
kills
what-
without the BKB are fairly easy with the disruptor, so I think Matu's making the right call here. Like, they're so far ahead too. Oh, that roll almost hit on the Boxy. Might still have him.
They still get the silence on him. Swashbuckler in a second, but that's not fast enough. They root the Brood, and in comes the rest of Liquid. Matu, yet again, rooted up. They've got so much control here. Matu trying to lifesteal back, but inside the static storm, you cannot stay and stand fighting. Liquid doing a great job here. That's like, what, 3 or 4 core kills in a row. They've killed off Kunkka, the
Yeah.
Broodmother a couple of times as Puppy. Forced to Dream Coil. Maybe a chance here, though, with the lasso and the snap of the
nice.
coil. Nicely played. Insania falls, and the burning damage ticking Mickey low. One more hit is going to do the trick here. He tries to get the dragons to attack him, but it's not speedy enough.
Radiant's middle tower is under
And an
attack.
answer from Secret after this lull. A couple of minutes here where Liquid are kind of scrambling back. Secret put their foot down.
It's kind of funny how these heroes have both been very popular in professional Dota, like since the beginning, the Puck and the Bat Rider. But it's not that often that you get them on the same team doing plays like this, where you're snapping a coil with a lasso pull. You know, I always think of like Venge or something, or even Earth Spirit doing that. That's the beauty of Dota. We got all kinds of combos.
Yeah, like when they added Savage Roar to Lone Druid. There was the big discussion
Yeah.
about Dream Coil with the Lone Druid Bear as well. Lots of really cool stuff. Nisha farming Ancients. We see him do this so often. Dip back into
course,
that jungle.
There was no point to go for that because Coil didn't do 100 damage or whatever on the initial, then 300 when it breaks.
Yeah.
Nice,
I've seen Nisha do this a lot with Kunkka, like Spirit Vessel, but he's also got that Belt of Strength as just a casual item to go into Halberd later on. He likes
done the
buying these
math
little
in how he
items.
is. I mean, he's also got a branch in his inventory. Does anyone else even have a branch in at this point in the game? Even the Treant doesn't have a branch. Like, this guy's all about the numbers.
Yeah, it reminds me of Mid One. Like Mid One
Step
loves
lively now. Your
buying
admiral is
circlets
on board.
and not turning them into anything. Everyone's so
There's
pressured to
some
turn a
value
circlet
there.
into a Wraith Band or a Bracer or something, but he's just like, no, I'll buy like 3 circlets. I'm not going to turn them into anything.
Radiant are scanning.
A bit of space here carved out on the map for Goikva, farming jungle while the rest of Liquid. They're grouped
This
up
is their
bottom,
first
but
tower.
Zai, yeah, scouts out Tiger, forced to overgrowth, stuck inside the fire of this Bat Rider though, as the Treant shredded, now on the jump forward. Yapsor gets the magnetizer, the Sonic Wave does very little. Mickey, Torrent, and the boat connecting on the back of his head, and Liquid losing 3 for nothing, not even getting the tower, while they also spot the Lone Druid Secret. If they move forward, they could find Pango
Dyer's middle
and
tower
the
is
LD
under
up on this
attack.
high ground in the triangle. Boxy, swashbuckle, but not far enough away. Matu, use your spiderlings,
Oi.
come on. Get in here with a bit more. He's not even bothering. You're just right-clicking him. Give him the punches, the little illusion rune there. Gonna get at least a bit of distance for Boxy, as he does survive with his life. But Yapsor, oh, where is it? Messi, no, he misses.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Took me a second. I was like, yeah, it was a little messy. It didn't quite connect or anything. It's like, oh, he's talking about the footy, as they say.
The footballer.
Yes, football. Yeah, so here's the real issue, is that they just got 3-man killed down bottom, and that was while the
Dire's bottom
BKB
tower
and the
is
Blink
under
were being
attack.
delivered to the Brood in the back.
Your
So
admiral is on
those like 2 big items they've been looking for, and you just lost the fight on the tower push. Things not boding well for them.
And a 7k, well 6k lead for Secret now. Really indicating that it's those items plus a bit more. Almost 10,000 net worth on this Brood. Nice little kill on the Spiderlings by Boxy, but Mickey chasing forward onto the Queen of Pain. Trying to blink away in a second. Damage over time, not enough. They do find Boxy on the right-hand side with the boat. They get the Queen of Pain out of there, and it is still room here for Lone Druid to try and hit his timing. Has the Mom moving into MKB. So much on the shoulders of Koikva to really do anything in this game with his bear.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not looking easy.
Step lively now.
They
Your
kind of need
admiral
like
is on
pick
Dire's
off with
middle
glimpse
tower
into
is under
push,
attack.
pretty much. And we say this all the time when it comes to Disruptor, but playing from behind on this field feels
Radiant
terrible.
structures are
They can't even
fortified.
catch Puppy top. It's what we were talking about in, game 1, game 2. And now
Yeah.
Koikva chased down by Zai. Does have
Doesn't even
Lasso,
know who he
holding
wants.
it in case he needs to TP. The Sonic Wave on top of the bat, but in comes the rest of Secret. There's nothing here for Liquid to TP to. No reactions whatsoever. So they lose the Lone Druid and the Queen of Pain. 2 cores falling. And Secret collapsing up there. And Puppy's causing these issues. That Puck in the lane where no one else can farm. He's there to shove out waves. Then you go
Yeah,
on
he
it.
didn't even
It
coil
takes-
there. It wasn't ready. Like, yeah. This Puppy, I feel like, needs to be studied more by other teams, and we need to see more supports doing this, because clearly it's
Dire's
working.
top tower is under attack.
It's been a very consistent factor in their
Radiant's
victories.
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I think Nigma has been doing a similar thing, but with mind control, like doing the same thing with the 3 on these heroes that can farm these more dangerous parts of the map, like with
You mean their
summons or
mid-player mind control every time I watch?
mid control. Yes,
Yeah.
like he plays mid and then he goes into the dead lane. That's
Yeah.
pretty much the strat from Nigma.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And now Puck down
Dire's
bottom
middle
sees
tower
Liquid
is
gathering
under
up here to try and get a tier 1. And look at the way the Puppy's playing, jumping forward. He might die here. He might die here, but it's going to take them so long to keep on chasing and catching. He's going to phase shift. He might be able to orb away or blink. No. Liquid have had enough. But look at how close Secret are to re-engaging. Everyone's ready.
Yeah, they have a ward spotting the Zai's flying in and around here too, though, so they're gonna be prepared if they decide to jump. Again, another. Have they been smoking really on Liquid? I feel like I've seen maybe one this game. Maybe I'm just missing them.
Doesn't feel like they have.
It feels like they don't have a
They-
chance to.
They have smoked at least once. They smoked through the mid lane.
Yeah.
There's the Rolling Thunder, and now a TP out. Zai was trying to get the lasso there as he was chasing down the Pango. Unable to, unfortunately for him.
Needed that keen optic, you know.
Oh. Give me a keen optic
the
Ether
play.
lens, Bat Rider. But hell, you're looking at BKBs for Kunkka and the Broodmother. Still not bothering to go
10.
Aghanims.
Oh my god, the frames! Give them back! Boxy's stealing them.
They're catching top lane. X into the boat. They've got the control and the Dream Coil all on top of that Quap. And Liquid are bleeding out. They do get a couple of good kills in mid though. Boxy has a DD rune to play around with. Yapsaw getting picked and now dragged back on the Brood. Maybe they can find the takedown on Matu. Benisha with an X mark. Where does that drag the Brood, the Pango into? Straight back to where he started after that swashbuckle, and it's Diffuser Blade removing his mana, make sure that he cannot escape.
Yeah, and Sania didn't have the cooldown ready on Kinetic Field, so he couldn't try and cover the potential ulti. But even, like, let's say he does that, they're just going to BKB. So it's... Matu's got the answers, but they're not even forcing it. It's still 10
Radiant's
seconds.
bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower
And now they're
is
just
under
looking towards
attack.
Roche, right? It's just like full-on push, and then whenever we feel like it's super safe to do, we just Roche. The earlier the better, because I still think they're going to want that cheese, ideally before they go high ground, unless they get like 3 or 4 picks outside the base or something.
Dire's top
Koik
Not,
tower
is
is
ready.
under attack.
Yeah, not a big time concern here, though, for Team Secret. I think they're pretty happy with how things are progressing.
Dire's
absolutely
top
are.
tower has
Now,
fallen.
Liquid have got some elements now ready. MKB done on the Bear, Meteor Hammer, and halfway towards Blink for Tiger's Treant. A better sustain from Mickey's Queen of Pain. But I think Boxy, with only a Blink Dagger, feeling a little bit worse for wear in this game. Yeah, half the
Doesn't he
net
should
worth
just go
of the
Raid
Broodmother
Halberd
right
now,
now.
though, with this belt, I think, versus the Lone
The
Druid.
LD,
Yeah.
I think so. That's kind of what I was expecting after the Spirit Vessel. That's usually what he goes for, but BKB is so valuable this game.
I think he went it for the same reasons as Matu, where like their only comeback potential is smoke ganks with Disruptor, so you just negate that with the BKB.
And Liquid are all grouped up. It looks like they want to smoke, but trying to figure out where they go to. Mickey makes the call as they do shift from right to left across the map. Broodmother showing on the lane, but look at this. Team Secret hiding in the trees, waiting for that counter initiation. Firefly from Zai as the boat comes flapping on in. They've got the Dream Call onto the Pango, so no swashbuckle away. And they've dragged Koikva into the midst of it all. A decent connect field and maybe a stack storm from Insania being chucked out there, and Mickey gets a decent Sonic Wave as well. Koikva kills off Zai, the buyback there, but Mato and Nisha still battling away. Torrent up and down goes Mickey. Forced to buy back on 2 heroes.
gotta
Liquid
win
want
this
to continue
fight.
this fight. They're going to potentially catch the Broodmother here with a Meteor Hammer stunning her up. They do find Matu, dead for a minute, and Secret, they've run out of their damage now. Time to retreat as Liquid hold on with their 2 buybacks. A team fight win for them.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Got a little bit messy there as
Radiant
they all
structures
dove in.
are fortified.
And the Bear didn't really get locked out at the start of that fight, but eventually getting the root onto both Zai as well as
Radiant's
Matu.
middle tower
Helps
is
kind
under
of clean that
attack.
one up for them. As Titania's looking for additional heroes here. Quick blink, though. Can't get the glimpse.
They are
Radiant's
desperate.
middle tower has
Desperate for more. At the very least, they get a tier 1.
fallen. Radiant's middle
And
tower
for what
is
feels like
under
the
attack.
first time this game, Liquid are into this Radiant jungle, able to get some wards, some D-wards, grab the outpost. And this is where LD can really continue farming down that lane and back into the jungle camps behind him. Or the Treant.
Nisha's going for the full Solar Crest, eh? Versus the Bear. This just wants the armor.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Team Secret, no cares. They move top. Always feels like they're the ones forcing Liquid to kind of come back, defend their high ground.
With an AC
Team fight.
that will not be any easier, that's for sure.
Oof. Matu is a very spooky spider.
Gift from the
Taiga has blink now, though. That is huge. They really needed some
Dire
other
are
jump.
Scanning.
Like, you don't want Pango jumping in first, really. It's like, you can't get the right angles going and everything. And working off of the Triangle is so much better. Unfortunately for them, though, their big moment's happening right now. They gotta hurry. And there is
They
that
stand it.
medallion.
They know this is happening.
There is
Liquid
another bear,
trying
too.
to get across this map.
Alright, that's actually
Queen
kind
of
of
Pain
annoying.
still pretty distant.
You roar the Brood, and she just runs out of the pit.
And the bear being healed up by that living armor. And Roshan still pretty healthy. So Liquid in a very good position here to initiate into the pit while Secret, all grouped, do have the ability to go push that top lane a little more and force Liquid to make a
They're
move.
gonna smoke
But
it,
it's
puppy.
sneaky smoke coming in.
It's all
The
on
bear
Taiga.
leading the charge. Quick for smoke pops. Team Secret disengaged completely.
Your admiral is on board.
Oh,
do
maybe
still
not
have its
Puppy's
outpost.
in. Do you see
He
what he
orbed
did?
back.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom
cheeky.
tower is under attack.
Orbed back and blinked forward. Rolling
Awesome.
Thunder onto the Broodmother. They are straight up initiating, but the boat's there to give
Oh,
a
the
bit
fear.
of damage.
No, he jumped up.
And the fear pushes the Brood all the way back through the webs.
I think they can just do this,
Secret.
right?
Just finish off Roshan.
There's still the
With
Brood.
no Rolling Thunder, your team fight is pretty limited here from Liquid. Now you're relying on this overgrowth static storm to be perfect. You
The
are.
only there's
fear
still
in the back.
BKBs though, so like you can't even count on it.
True. And they've coiled up the Pango. Down goes Boxy. Buyback available.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Well, I
under
don't know if
attack.
it's worth buying him back with no ulti. He'll do it anyway. They feel they need to win this Roshan team fight. And Liquid, they're moving forward. Getting Nisha caught up with a bash. The Savage Roar as well as they X mark up. But Queen of Pain forced to blink away as Liquid can't really fully commit for this fight.
Man, that bear though, it is getting the damage, and considering it's like 5 heroes there, and Quicker still got him down to half HP.
Well, it's quick for doing this. He gets into true form. Spider scouts inside the pit. Yapsel's ready to jump on in. Roshan, 2,000 HP remaining. In comes the Broodmother. Focus down the bear. It's gone. Resummon is available. He's silenced and stunned though. The torrent there, a good sonic wave, pushing Secret back. But the lone druid's falling and Roshan's gone. Mouth against the Aegis Immortal. And Mickey, he just needs to blink away. He can't stick around in this one. He's going to turn and try and battle as Koiva's still alive somehow. They've got the Broodmother. The Aegis is gone. The bear has done so much work. Off to the right-hand side, Yapsa is 1v2ing Mickey and Tiger. But the Broodmother still having to contend with this big bad bear. And Boxy blinks forward, aggressive onto the bat, while Mickey blinks away. 2-3 different fights happening all at the same time, and the bear is taking down the Bat Rider. Boxy's finally found the dieback on the Pangos there as Yapsor claims his life. But Puppy, still going. That's a 3-man coil. Nisha is available, but with no spells really remaining. They've leashed up Mickey. There's no stun. The boulder misses. And there's the Greaves healing them back up, but they found Koikfa up to the north. And the Broodmother wants to give chase. Great roll.
Nice.
Yapsor connects from such long range. And Team Liquid, the execution was so good. They did everything they could. But in the end, this Broodmother just too much to contend with.
Yeah, and we also had Yapstar kind of quietly doing 4,700 damage during that team fight, had the most out of anybody.
There were like 3 fights happening. Yapsor was like 1v3ing in one part, and then you've got the bear like 1v3ing in another part.
Is under attack.
I can't believe how close that was still. Like, this lone druid hero is a little busted right now, guys.
Dire's middle tower
But
is
alas,
under attack.
he cannot actually 1v5 as much as he
Dire's
tried.
middle tower has fallen.
And even when he's back, there's still 30 seconds currently until the bear's going to be there. So we got another like 20 when he's up.
Are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's top
So
tower
it's Team
is
Secret
under
taking
attack.
that full lane. What happened to Cheese, by the way? That's something I completely lost track of.
I saw Zai.
Was that the first? Wait, hang
I
on,
was going to say that was the
or
first
second
Roche. Yeah, pretty sure that was
Okay,
his first.
I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because
It's okay.
Broodmother lost the Aegis straight away. And Nisha is swinging into Halberd now
Your admiral is
after
on
that
board.
full Solar Crest. What's Zai up to? Is BKB coming for him? Aghanim's Brood is there. BKB for Bat Rider, so it's, you know, this third round of big items for Team Secret. Telescope on Puck. So great to have.
Nice. They got repair kit on Liquid at least.
Ooh.
It is one of those games.
Hey, repair kit plus Treant. Something you love to see. Orb of Destruction, though, from a Tummerman. That's a huge grab. Oh. Hey. Still holding the Blightstone as well. That's like you were saying, maybe we expect a few more smokes from Liquid just to try and catch them out, but finding the right target is so difficult. Like, you see where Yapsor's standing right now. He is within rolling distance of his teammates, but he's not showing on any wards, not showing on lanes. The Puck is always near enough to initiate, but never really near enough to be caught by any of Liquid. There's always this Kunkka, Brood, Bat Rider, the triple BKB threat.
And they just send Zai bot to clear as well.
Rex marking back. Shoves the lane. Keeps the Firefly
Boxy
out
must have
there.
killed some spiders because my frames dropped when I was down there.
The Exterminator. He's got 2,500 gold saved up on Boxy, but I feel like he's struggling to envision an item which wins them this
Dire's
game.
bottom tower is under attack.
I didn't
Your
notice a
Scepter's good,
medallion
but-
and solar crest today.
On Secret, yeah.
That's
Dire's
good.
bottom tower has fallen.
And a full Eon disc on Puppy.
Step
So now
I
there
like
are
his
4
build.
heroes you can't initiate on.
Yeah, I think it's a very interesting way to do this
Radiant's
5 puck.
bottom tower is under attack.
Because the worst part is that you're kind of you feel a lot weaker with after the coil, but using this you can still be a real nuisance in the middle of the
Dire are
fight. And
scanning.
he had also, by the way, that roach fight hit like a 4 or 5 man silence. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, it was huge. Now with the two-man coil catching Quap and the bear, they roll forward. Queen of Pain getting picked off. Silenced by Yapsor. The Yours is there to buy her a bit of time and maybe blink away. Mickey makes it out of danger just barely. Pops the Greaves, but look at where Quickfoot is. Lone Druid's trapped on the cliff top, and in comes the orb. Puck's going to scout it out. The bear still going to work on Nisha as the BKBs of Secret wear off, and Liquid Smoke looking for the counter initiation. The torrent is going to not land. That was way too... I thought he was torrenting on the high ground there, honestly, but...
Yeah,
Mickey jumping with an overgrowth, that is decent. The initiation of the Static Storm onto Brood. No BKB, so troublesome for Secret as they're losing Matumba Man. He's gone. The reinitiation from the Liquid Boys,
we
beautifully
need
done.
glimpses.
Where's the bat? Where's the puck? They are going to get Yulston glimpsed back into the waiting arms of Kuiper's bashing bear.
Did they lose anyone? They didn't, right? I mean, I know it was
No.
messy, but I don't think we had any buybacks there.
I mean, Mickey was close to death. Kuiper was, stuck on that high ground and managed to get himself out of there.
Yeah, one thing that Mickey did really well was that the second they initiated, he popped the Essence Ring. When he was getting like completely chain stunned, he'd already activated it, and I think if he didn't, he wouldn't have lived.
Yeah, it was a really nice roll, silence.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And Liquid able to get out on the map and take objectives now. Queen of Pain and Treant down towards bottom. Lone Druid in on mid. And the bear having to contend with a lot of spam though. Torrents and Waning Rifts. And now Nisha clearing out that
Radiant's
wave with the
bottom
Axe Mark.
tower is under attack.
I think the hard part moving forward though is they're still just so reliant on this bear for damage because like Mickey's gone to Grease and then Necro and Boxy's just a Pango with Blink Yules. He's trying to get to the MKB. They want to add a little bit more into it, but and the Shivas will help too, I guess. Just overall, the damage is not that great. And they're also going to find Insane on top. But at least there's no real sustain items aside from the vessel, right? Like they don't even have any charges going. There's no mechs or anything on the side of Secret, which is helping.
Yeah, they've all gone for kind of self-serving items, right?
Lively now. Your admiral is on
BKBs.
Yeah,
board.
very unusual for
Beyond this.
Secret to only have like what, 2
Dire's
auras?
top tower is under attack.
I feel like usually their bars are just completely covered in every single item you can imagine.
Yeah, where's the pipe? Where's the Crimson Guard? Where's all this good stuff? I mean, Yapsor's not going to go pipe. He's going to go Ethereal Blade. At least that's what is queued up.
Lively now. Your
That makes a lot of
admiral is
sense.
on
It's
board.
just the bear. That's all that matters. Like halberds and e-blades. Bear's the only way they kill people.
Yeah, a little bit surprised Puppy hasn't found a Yule Scepter. He's going to go into Ether Lens next, it looks like. Telescope with Ether Lens. They found the bear. Savage Raw. He's going to force them back a little bit, but they've got Diffuser Blade and a lot of physical damage. And look at all this. Orbital Destruction, Solar Crest, the Spirit Vessel Aura, Incapacitating Bite. Poor little bear is down, so now they know that there's no resummon. The second bear is do or die for Liquid.
And the lasso is still a pretty big pain right now. Jeez, Boxy. He's out there. Is there anyone they can't initiate on Liquid? I don't think so, right? There's no Aeon Discs.
I'm pretty sure they can
Kinda-
jump on anyone.
Yeah, there's no BKBs to worry about. Like, it's free pickings for Zai.
Secret sees a target and they go. Top lane is open for them to push. They can't swing bottom because of that tier 2 and thanks to Tiger shoving out this wave. They see Nisha though. And they know he's isolated off to this
Step
bottom side of
lively
the map.
now. Your admiral is on board.
I think they were coming back to maybe if there was a bottom rune, grab that up. Liquid are edging forward. Secret
They're,
only now
they're-
coming to try and deal with Treant.
Step
Like,
lively
considering
now.
like they have a
Your
ward, right?
admiral
Like
is on board.
they see Nisha and now they know they're moving down here, so they know they're gonna commit for this bottom tower. Do you just bail? Yeah, they're out.
Yeah, they get the outpost instead. But some really clean play from Liquid the past couple of minutes. They're dodging fights when they need to. They're finding the right initiations. Barely
Dire's
scraping
bottom
by with their
tower is
lives.
under attack.
If
But it
they
is
can
still-
delay until the Roche, which they have now, then
Dire's
this
bottom
has
tower
got to be
has
the last
fallen.
chance, right? This Aegis and Cheese. If you need to get some humongous fight for
Dire's
yourselves
bottom
as Liquid
tower
right
is
now.
under attack.
Oh, Taiga, that was
Timeless
scary.
relic.
Let's go.
Where's he gone? Oh dear. A glimpse back. BKB there from Zai though. Will secure the kill onto this Treant. Nisha there to give him the punches as they roll forward. They've got the coil on Insania. 2 heroes down, but both with buyback.
Dire's top tower is
Just
under
kicked him out
Oh,
of
that
the coil.
looks so
Look at the snap.
depressing. Yeah, he just gave him the boot. Speaking of the messy, that was the messy.
The corpse of Disruptor just flopping down into the ground as he's snapped by the coil. I mean, Timeless Relic now for the Queen of Pain. Ah, she's 5 levels away from the Scream talent.
Oh, did she get one too? They just got one on Brood. Oh, yeah.
And who's that for? Do you give it to Batrider? Earth Spirit? It's so good on a lot of these Radiant heroes.
Yeah,
Timeless
that
Relic.
actually is tough. I don't know. I mean, Puppy, I'm pretty sure just keeps the telescope.
Mhm.
That's just too
Yeah,
good.
I think so.
Especially with his Aether. Man, how far can he Waning Whiff right now? Must be pretty far.
Like half a screen away. Super long. But that's that second Roshan you were mentioning. Liquid are not in a position to contest.
They stand though.
Can they get there in time? They've got no outpost to TP2. Lanes are pushing in towards them, top and middle. And it is a freebie for Secret. Aegis Brood, Cheese Kunkka. And now all of your problems compounded as Liquid are going to struggle to get pickoffs. As Lasso connects onto Mickey. They've got the puck here ready with the Waning Rift and the coil, able to hold the Queen of Pain in place. Trying to push her away, but Essence Ring and Ewells might buy her enough time to jump out. The Waning Rift
Oh,
finally
you got the
comes as
Snacko.
Mickey.
That's what she was
Does
blinking
it.
to. It was still sitting there.
Boxy, thinking about it. They've still got a lot of spells here.
Puppy's got the Aeon in his backpack, so they'd have to kill him in a 6-second window.
And Kunkka also backstabbing. Courier delivering a TP to Boxy. Oh, they nearly found the X mark, but he's going to Rolling Thunder out of there.
Yeah, there's no lasso. As we're aware.
But now the map is pretty tiny for Liquid. The wave is cut by Secret. They've already got top and mid reaching towards these tier 3s, so they've got the opportunity to go into any of these lanes to find that second side.
Yeah, they've hit the full chokehold mode. They say, yeah, we gave you a little bit of space while we were getting ready for the Aegis and the Cheese, but that's here now. So if you want to start a fight outside the base, we're very happy
Dire's
to.
bottom
We don't
tower
mind.
is under
The
attack.
buybacks are ready to come in very aggressively, I'm sure, from Secret. I don't think they have any concern about a return play here from Liquid.
I mean, Puppy's just diving in deep, creating a bit of havoc in the back lines. Glimpsing Nisha, but they've lassoed up the tree, and Yule's there to disengage as Liquid still looking for that first jump into the fight, but it's the Abyssal Blade coming through. Matu gets the catch, and down they go. Tumbling like dominoes, Liquid are without their treant for a minute and a half.
Bottom barracks.
And Mickey's buyback on his Queen of Pain. Just
Now they have a
feels too
sight.
little too late.
Nisha, too, in case there wasn't enough already.
They've glimpsed Matu in, but I feel like that's where he wants to be. On the front lines, doing damage, ripping apart the Pango. Self-fuels and now maybe a blink, but the Torrent connecting onto him and the Lone Druid. Boxy's magnetized, down into the ground he goes, and the chase forward. Koikva, he's getting bashed up, and where's his bear? Where's the damage? Sticky napalm. It's meaning he can't turn around with it. Koikva's going to lose it as Nisha focuses down the Spirit Bear, and now he's left with only his hero. Cooldown on resummon for 10 seconds, and now he has no buyback, meaning Liquid are calling GG. Team Secret with a 2-0 sweep.
Dire's middle tower.
The Brood was too much. I don't know if they just forgot about it or they thought the Pango would be enough to handle it as my game crashes. They, I'm
You
sure.
didn't hear the last, holy moly!
No, I missed it. They must have thought that they could hunt him down, which I can get with the Disruptor, but obviously they just they got beat by the Brood.
Yeah, Broodmother last pick. Matuma Man is his classic, doing very, very well there. You can feel Team Liquid not really on form today. They were a little bit off compared to what we've seen from them previously 2-0ing Team Secret even here in this tournament. Whereas Secret just continuing that real steamroller, moving through the lower bracket, and now facing up against Nigma in that best of 5 grand final. As that rounds things out for me. Are you casting grand final today? Do you know who's doing it?
Yes, I believe I'll be there with Lizard, so it'll be fun. We'll have a grand
Very
old
good.
time. Make sure you tune in.
Excellent
Don't
stuff.
worry, I'm not on camera thanks to the help of Drag and Drop, so it's fine. You'll be okay.
What do you mean you're not on camera?
Oh, as in I'm not obsing.
Oh, obviously.
Yes, as I'm taking over for the
Also
play-by-play
me.
role. Yeah.
Also
So
me. Like I feel like it's so good having a lot of these production studios doing remote observing and remote production. I don't have to deal with
it's completely
OBS.
different. Yeah,
Yeah,
play-by-play doing the camera is the worst. It is. I respect all of you who have to do it from home because it's terrible.
it's like 3 jobs at one. You're producing OBS and you're observing the game and you're doing play by play. It
Yeah,
can
it's
get
a bit of a
rough.
joke when you're the co-caster. Not gonna lie.
You
You
sit
just have to
back,
sit here and
relax.
cover for them when you know they're not listening.
Yeah, when I
That's,
cast with the
half
cost,
the
he's
time.
picking his nose, he's chilling, he's doing whatever the hell he wants. But yeah, there we have it. Team Secret moving on. Grand final should be coming up straight after this.
Now,
From me,
Gareth, before
goodbye.
you leave,
Trent,
will
what's
it
up?
be a 3-0? Is Seeker gonna do it again?
Ooh, no. I think
No.
Nigma have been progressing very, very nicely recently. I think Nigma might actually take this one against Secret.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So will it
I'm
be a
gonna
3-0 the
I'm gonna
other
throw
way?
it out there. No, it's not gonna be a 3-0 the other way. I think it's gonna be a 3-1.
Okay. I will. I'll remind your completely average milquetoast guess that everyone says when it's going to be an upset of 3-1. Thank you very much, Gareth.
What? What do you want from me? 3-2, 5-game series?
There's
Gonna be
no good
super
answer. I'm
close.
sorry.
No, that's the point. There is no good answer. You're gonna screw with me either way. But yeah, have fun, Trent. That should be a good game. I'll be watching. I'll be in chat. I'll keep tabs on what's happening and call
keep
you out when you
emoting
make
away, my
mistakes.
friend.
Yes. Right. See you guys next time. Trent, have fun with the grand final.
See you there.
Bye.